Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Daily Gab again, and we got a good one because I had a front row seat to it. Oh yeah, definitely. Some of you all know that in Virginia there's been some tornadoes coming through here. Now, when you usually get a weather notification, now usually a normal, intelligent person would say to themselves, oh, severe tornado watch. The intelligent thing to do is to stay home and hunker down and heed warnings. Well, let's just say nobody in my area, at least 98%, didn't listen to that. So, we're going to talk about the price of your safety and the price of a human soul. Now, I've seen people, they brave the horrible storms. I mean, it was a hot spot where I was at. There was at least one or two that touched down not far from me. And there was, the sky actually turned green for a little while, which my explorations of out west, I've learned that is a very bad sign. A seriously very bad sign. And not to mention, those of you who know that I'm a light worker, I was getting some really bad juju, some really bad feelings. Needless to say, they weren't wrong. Someone died in one of these tornadoes. Someone died. God rest their soul. And a lot of people got hurt. All for the sake of being there for the customer. I kind of have a little... Now, don't get me wrong. I love my job. I'm happy I'm working. But there comes a time where you have to think about what is really... If you have an option to pick what is more worth your safety, your job, your well-being, and your property, meaning your car, to get to where you got to go. Now, people, I guess, right in the brink of everything going on, a lot of people went out of their way during the tornado. You know, I call it the red moment. The red moment when the tornadoes are doing what they're doing and they're out and about. And let me tell you something. You can't predict where a tornado is going to land. You just can't do it. It's impossible really to do it. You can guesstimate the area in let's say 3 or 4, maybe 5 to 6 football fields worth of a radius of where you stand. Sure, you can guesstimate all you like. But is it really going to do it? Go where you think it's going to go? 9 times out of 10, no. Out west, I've seen what happens when people don't listen to those warnings. And you would think Virginians would learn. I'm actually really disappointed in my East Coasters. Really disappointed. Either A, the general populace around here really want to die. They really want to die that badly. Or B, they refuse to acknowledge anything that frightens them. And they brave it because they want to prove to themselves that it's nothing to be afraid of. I'm sorry to break your bubble, but tornadoes are something to be afraid of. They lift houses up from the very root of the foundations and shred them. Out west, I've seen cows skewered into trees like hamburger meat, still barely alive. I've seen mangled people smattered on the side of a freaking building out west. Tornadoes are something to be afraid of. Jesus. No, we got people in my area going through the tornado time, I call it, just to spend $2.11 on a primary composition book. They didn't buy nothing else, no. They bought a primary composition book with that, which after tax was $2.11. So I guess they would sacrifice gladly their life for $2.11 worth of merchandise. Oh, there's a tornado going on, and I already saw the news. I mean, and to talk about it while you're buying this item, and it's just like, you know what's happening. Okay. Are you hoping for your few seconds of fame? Is it really worth your safety in life to have a moment to be talked about? Oh, so-and-so got sucked up in a darn twister. But hey, you're mentioned. It's really sad how much worth we put in our safety, and how much worth we put in our lives, our souls. Doesn't faze you that in a blink of an eye, a tornado or something can take your life? Tornadoes don't just pick you up and whirl you around like a blender. Well, kind of like a blender. Tornadoes just don't pick you up and toss you around a little bit. No. Tornadoes pick things up like dirt and trees and sticks and cars and light posts and whatever is loose, and it can rip up. And if it sucks you up with it, with all that stuff in there, you can only imagine what happens. You know how butchers and chefs tenderize meat? Imagine that in midair. Going at least 60 miles an hour or more. Maybe a little less, but definitely more. I'm only guesstimating at the miles per hour this bad boy was going, but it was enough to rip roofs off. It was enough to kill somebody. It was enough to bend a lamppost at the cinder block support it's got. Well, the cement support it's got. But yeah. But by golly, as long as you've got your primary $2.11 notebook, I mean, who gives a shit, right? Oh, and as long as you got your 4-pack of pens, because, oh, hell's bells, you gotta have your pens in the middle of a tornado. I don't understand people anymore when, there's an imminent danger. There's definite signs of danger. And your thought goes, I need 4-pack of blue pens. I gotta have them. I gotta go out. I must go out. I gotta go out. Like a darn dog having to go pee-pee-doo-doo. I gotta go out. I gotta go out. I gotta go out. Gotta go out. Well, there's a tornado out. I gotta go out. I gotta go out. Just nothing else in your mind. No one's thinking. So I've come to the conclusion of it's one or all of these reasons why people do what they do. When the weather is dangerous, people have to go out. And anyone that works in food or retail can't leave because customers are out and about. To the point where, hang on, there we go. That's a little better. And there we go. Okay, so, but yeah, because customers are out and about, no one can leave. I mean, you got parents that are worried sick about their kids that were supposed to come out of school. But, we can't leave because, hey, Susan has to come out and get her daggum 4-pack of blue pens because she's got to have them now. We live in a society where it's okay to want things right then and there. Readily available. And you know what? I don't agree with it and I know quite a lot of people that do not agree with risking their lives and their kids' lives and their safety and well-being over some doodle brain wanting a pack of pens or wanting a t-shirt or a pair of socks. I mean, they're not buying a whole lot of stuff, but by golly, they're buying them a pack of socks. Because they'll never know if the tornado is going to suck up all the darn socks or something. I don't know. So I've come to the conclusion, and I've talked to a few people that, specialize in sociology, psychology, and I've talked to at least 12 people since all this occurred, which was yesterday, up until this morning. And I said, well, which is it? Do people really want to die that badly? Or are they that stupid and they don't think that far in advance? Or do they not care? Or are they just rebelling against Mother Nature, which is pretty darn stupid if you ask me. So it falls back into category 2. So, which is it? Which is it? I don't understand people. Normal, smart, intelligent folks know better than to go out in the middle of bad weather. Well, I can't say much because there's still people that chose to stay where Hurricane Florence hit. And I'm sad to say I know one of them. Maybe a few. I don't know. Because they know better than to tell me, hey, I stayed where the hurricane's going to hit. Yeah. Okay. And I lost all respect for them. Problem is, one of them is an in-law. Some of you already know him. He's a special little jewel. So, whatever happened to self-preservation? Whatever happened to giving a damn about yourself and other people? I know a lot of us have been brought up to not be selfish. We've had it drilled in our freaking heads. Don't be selfish, don't be selfish, don't be selfish. Be compassionate. Be considerate, be considerate, be considerate. Drilled in our freaking heads. To the point where I don't understand, the generations that just believe that I want it and I want it now. And the generations that feel that they are owed service. My thing is, we are going in a fast track of, I don't know, crap. We gotta change. You can't honestly tell me that you're happy when you go out of your way to buy a pack of pens or a pair of socks in the middle of tornadoes. It screams that there is something really horribly wrong with you. It does. And I want so badly to tell people that do that. Like, hey, is there something really wrong in your life that you feel the uncontrollable urge to come out and buy a pack of socks right in the middle of a tornado? Really? And then you want to get mad at the cashiers that are looking at the window, seeing a tornado form. You dipshit. That could kill us. I would like to look at what's going to possibly kill me, so I know my last moments are the reason why I'm dying, so I'm not roaming around the earth wondering what the fuck happened. Because I'm sorry. I like to know. Because I like to plan at my last-ditch effort of trying to save my ass. Even though you don't care. Oh, damn it, fuck that. As long as I get my fucking socks. God. Because I don't want to be sucked up in the tornado without socks. I need socks to survive the tornado. Yeah, gosh, you can never go without your socks during a tornado. No. Makes total sense. I'll be safe if I buy these socks. Tornado's gonna come up on you and be like, oh, they got socks. I can't be near them. Oh, they got pens. I can't go near them. Or the tornado is going to look at you and be like, oh, they're out and about. They're not afraid of me. I'll just mosey on away. It doesn't work that way. What is everyone thinking? What do you... I would love to know why. But I can't ask why. Like, why are you out? You know there's a tornado? Honey bunches of oats, listen up. It really speaks highly when someone has complete and utter lack of regard of someone's safety and well-being, as well as their own. It speaks very badly on behalf of that person. It lets people like us know that are woke and, self-conscious, and self-aware. It lets us people know that are those things, self-aware and woke. It lets us know that there is something horribly, really lacking in your life where you have to go as far as to brave a tornado or a hurricane and just go shopping. I don't get it. If this is what it means being a human being, then I really don't want to be one. I'm sorry. I mean, look like a human, talk like a human, smell like, yeah, whatever. But I don't know. For now, I've lost faith in humanity, but I still have high hopes that one day everyone's going to wake up and realize how much of a fizzle stick they've been. Sad. And I've seen mothers drag their kids throughout, public while this was going on. Do you not care about your kids either? Really? Do you not care? Do you want to be sucked up into a tornado and end up in Oz? And I'm not talking about the Wizard of Oz. I'm talking about end up somewhere else. Barely alive. And your kids, you don't know where they are. Out west, I've seen some pretty gory aftermaths from tornadoes. It's a nightmare. Think of Hostel. Think of Hostel and a Rob Zombie film merged together. But the bad guys are not there. It's just a big giant black mass of torrential energy and winds and debris shredding through anything and everything that it whatever goes. There's no rhyme or reason to it. You need to look at those videos of the aftermath of people's homes squashed and they're going through the debris looking for their loved ones or their pets. Take a moment and look. Look at the truth. Look at the reality of things. Not everything is a like or a Facebook funny, alright? Not everything is a meme. Alright? Wake up. Some of us care whether we live or die. Some of us have family and loved ones that we care that live or die. And we need to go check on them and make sure they're okay. But, as long as you get your socks, the hell with everybody else, right? What happened to us? What happened? We used to care. whether we wake up the next day. We used to care if we're safe. We got people driving around like they want to die or want to wreck their car or hurt somebody. We got people driving like they're mad. Nobody asked you to come out. I didn't call you up and tell you to come out or else. Don't try to T-bone me. And don't force me to risk my damn safety. What happened to us? We need to change. This behavior should not be acceptable. Why are we accepting it? Why? And why is it when people throw hissy fits at us and cuss us out, why are we forced to accept it? I'm sorry. I'm not accepting it. If they wouldn't accept my attitude, I shouldn't accept theirs. You can't handle me at my worst. You sure as shit don't deserve my best. In the famous words of Marilyn Monroe. This society is really sick and it needs help. And if we want change in this world, it's got to start with us. You can't sit around and wait for other people to change. Believe me, I've wasted my life and tried to wait. Those are the saddest, most stressful points in my life ever. So I decided to be the change. And ever since then, life has been so good. Struggle, but good. I don't regret anything in my life other than the moments where I've hurt people for no reason. And I still have trouble forgiving myself for that. So if you want change in this world, and if you feel the way I do, then you gotta change and you gotta do it with yourself. It has to start somewhere. It has to start with you. Otherwise, you'll be waiting for nothing. So, hope everyone has a good day. Love and light. I feel so much better letting that off my chest. So, namaste.